All right, our next question, Mr. Allen, first, and also, as we go between each of your answers, give us just a second to reset the timer there so we would be fair to each of you. Mr. Allen, you'll get this first, and we now talk about Texas Windstorm. What should be done to protect the Texas Windstorm Insurance Association, which has people across the state complaining that coastal residents are being subsidized? You get it first, Mr. Allen.
The number one thing that we're doing is we've got the Chamber of Commerce involved from Corpus, Galveston, Texas City, and Beaumont to make sure that the rest of the state realizes the importance of businesses and homeowners down here, and that it is not million-dollar beach houses in Corpus and South Padre, that the people that purchase TWIA insurance work at BP, they work at Exxon, they work at Valero, they work at the port, and that they cannot continue to have unlimited increases. And to start that effort, as we began to talk here in Texas City a couple of weeks ago, I have gone to visit with Valero in San Antonio to try to get this on their radar for their workforce. We will be meeting with other petrochemical and chemical companies and other legislators are too. Now, it won't be their number one priority, but if we can get it on their radar for their workers, that will help so that we can all band together, not just as the 14 coastal counties, but when Valero and Newstar, their headquarters in San Antonio, tell their legislators, we're from San Antonio, our workers live in those counties on the coast, we want you to help us with this reform. That's what we need to do. That's what we're working on.
Mr. Fairfax.
Thank you. Texas Windstorm is a dicey proposition at best. It is, my estimation, has become a cesspool. No offense, but it is a system that cannot sustain itself. I think it's interesting that we want reform and we want to keep the rates low. One of the things we can do is we can have tort reform. We can stop trial lawyers from coming in and siphoning off funds from our trust fund. There should be $1 billion in there, but everybody that had an eye claim needs to be paid. Make no mistake. TWIA did not do its job. It's still not doing its job. It needs to do a better job with what's there. But rather than blame us and say, let's ask you to fix the problem, why don't we find a way to get companies back into the marketplace? Why don't we do that? Why don't we explore some other alternatives than putting us into a pool that is never going to be sustainable? That Texas Windstorm pool, in most everyone's estimation, is not sustainable. It will not work. We need other options, and that's what I intend to do. Thank you.